Welcome to Second Life Upcycling. If you're looking for an affordable homemade gift idea for friends, these keepsake wallets are a great option. Actually, you've probably got all the materials you need lying around the house. They're a great handmade gift idea that anyone can make, even kids. They can be made to any size and can hold receipts, photos, drawings, mementos, whatever you want. Personally, I make a bunch of them around Christmas time and give them away as gifts with the upcoming year on the front, and friends use them to store keepsakes throughout the year. Here's what you'll need: paper or cardboard or foam board, even paper bags, a hole punch, ruler, pencil, glue, and double-sided tape if you've got some. You'll need something to bind the sheets together, like ribbon or leather or lace or twine, and some buttons or something similar to make the closure. Let's get started. I upload upcycling, crafting, and sewing tutorials weekly, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an update. The first step is to work out how big you want the wallet. Sometimes this is determined by the size of the cardboard you have available. At the end of this video, I've included a few different variations and concepts so you can mix it up a bit. First step is to cut out your back cover, which will have a flap that goes over the front. Then cut out your front cover. Mark the center of each piece. Fold your internal pieces in half. For this project, I used A4 pieces of cardboard. The number of internal sections you use depends on how many separate compartments you want inside. If you're creating one for the year, you'll need 12, one for each month. Mark the center of each piece, then, using your hole punch, punch 2 holes just above the fold at the bottom. If you want to make it more interesting, glue some patterned paper to the front and back cover. To personalize the keepsake wallets I make for friends, I glue their kids' art creations on the front. They love it. Next, I use buttons as my closure mechanism because I've got a container full of them. Simply sew the buttons onto the cardboard. To hide the thread on the inside, you can paste some patterned paper to the inside cover. Then affix your second button using the same process. Then thread your ribbon through the hole punched holes from the back to the front. If you don't have ribbon, you can use twine or leather, whatever suits. Tie the ribbon at the front. Using double-sided tape, affix your first and last concertina pieces to the inside front cover and inside back cover to hide the buttonholes and tidy it up. You can use glue if you don't have double-sided tape, but it can make the cardboard pucker, which doesn't look as neat. And finally, add the tie which holds it closed and keeps the contents secure so they don't fall out. And you're done. This is a great way to upcycle and repurpose cardboard, envelopes, even paper shopping bags. Now I'll show you a few variations that I do. For extra safety, so the keepsakes can't fall out, I repurpose old envelopes. I've even made envelopes from paper shopping bags to create the internal compartments. I've used recycled cards to make the covers. One of my favourites is to use sparkly foam board for the front and back covers. The list really is endless and only restricted by your imagination and what you've got lying around. I hope I've inspired you to consider making these easy homemade gifts for friends and family. If you'd like to see more upcycling projects like this one, please throw me a thumbs up, it really helps. I upload upcycling and recycling projects weekly, so subscribe for more inspiration. See you next time.